Welcome, fellow EXEs and Mobius, to another Silver.Exe Reacts to the Murderer of Me series. This is issue 9, so let's go ahead and get into this. Oh.
Where am I?
That's what I would like to know, Sonic.
Stupid head hurting.
What? That's
What?
the god's power awakening within him. Yep, I was perfectly right about that.
Why am I painted on an old-looking wall? Morons and fluffball on here too.
Fighting Xylo.
Last words?
Is that Tails?
No regrets. You may threaten me.
That's not Tails, that's Tails' father, right? Or it might be Tails. Oh, so this is where we are. We're back to this scene.
Back off!
Of course you did not protect them. Of course he did not protect them. He's not really there. Yep, that is Tails' father. I was right. Is Xylo siphoning his soul? Is that what we are watching? Interesting. A new intro. I like it. I mean, it's definitely well animated.
Sleep is a bad idea.
Ah, shut up, Shadow. At least I'm trying to get some rest.
Well, I don't necessarily need to sleep. I do have a feeling our god powers transfer your rest to me.
That is very strange, Shadow.
I'm sleeping a lot.
Don't remind me about stupid powers. It's bad enough that.
I heard someone scream! What happened? Are we under attack?
No.
No, Silver, nothing is attacking us. We ran here as a nightmare and woke up screaming like a child.
Hey!
Calm down.
Creepy dream. Or a vision. I don't know.
What did you see, Sonic?
I don't even know what it was. There were a lot of weird-looking guys. And those faces.
You saw your father and Tails' father.
Perhaps it was a vision then.
Most likely. We have frequently been running into unusual experiences thanks to these so-called god powers.
Of course you
The
would.
reason why we're here in the first place, and yet we still know nothing about each other.
We don't need to. All that matters is our mission.
No, you definitely need to, you fool.
Mission! I totally forgot!
I don't know who has ever told him that, but that was a stupid thing for Shadow to say.
We gotta hightail it to the dining room.
Knowing each other is half the battle of learning your own powers.
Case, let me take my sweet time putting on my shoes and bracelets.
And that silly little cape and necklace.
Really?
I will spin dash both your faces to that wall if you dudes aren't dressed within the next 5 seconds!
Really taking your role as the leader there, Hedgehog copy.
Any slower? Aren't you excited, Silver? It's your first time eating for yourself.
I'm just indifferent about it. Maybe I've grown used to eating through a tube.
Well, don't get used
Well,
to it.
eating through your brother, you should say.
It's only been a week and look at you. You look practically normal.
And that injury on your face healed up in no time, huh?
What can I say? Perks of having these godly gifts, am I right? Man, there's a lot of refugees today.
We've been together for a while.
This society is very interesting.
Bugs me.
I hope we learn more about it a little later on.
You could ask, you know.
What? Oh, crap. The mind link thing.
Yes.
Don't worry, I forget about it too.
So, what's your story?
There's not much to say. Born in a pretty chill place. Right up until this big guy named Robotnik came with this huge parade of robots. Fought that guy for a while, but then we were using this weird Mobian human treaty thing, where the humans take one Mobian slave and vice versa with the Mobians. After 5 years of that,
Yeah, he was a slave for 5
well,
years.
here I am.
Wow!
If he's 16, that means he was a slave when he was 11 years old.
I was abandoned as a child, but was taken in by a
Yeah, let that sink in.
I can't remember how young I was, but something happened that made my world an apocalypse. I've tried to survive since then.
You would think it was the Iblis trigger, but apparently not. Or should I say Iblis, not the Iblis trigger, but you know what I mean. It was Xylo.
You, Shadow? Got any life stories?
Yes, he does, but is he willing to share? No.
Well, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
He does that every morning. Probably because he doesn't have sleep.
Morning, sugar hogs.
Hey, Bunny, what's for breakfast?
I love Bunny.
Ooh.
Now let's see what's so good about this real food.
So, to review who these
This
people
fool.
are.
Face first, huh?
Soul. Her
Soul.
spouse is Chaos, who is
Chaos.
immortal.
Which ring is my wedding ring again?
The blue one, dear.
The purple one is Blaze, Soul's apprentice.
And Silver's future girlfriend.
Magnus Mogul, an advisor to Soul. And lastly, the coyote who saved us, Antoine and his immortal wife, Bunny.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Mrs. Soul, right?
Yes.
What's our mission gonna be?
Do you think you're ready for a mission?
Don't start
Well,
this.
yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Using that tone in your voice
Ridiculous.
will not convince me you should have one.
You said we were getting our mission today.
If you could prove your worth to me.
Weren't you the one who brought us here?
Immature child.
Antoine has brought you here without my permission, and I have been forced to house a bunch of children who have little to no control.
Look who's talking, child.
So what, you want us to prove ourselves to you?
No,
Look, lady, why are you so reluctant to give us a mission?
because you will end up just like them!
Just like everybody else could end up just like them, so you saying that is pointless.
No one's significant. At least, not anymore.
Anymore?
So,
Whatever.
Chaos is definitely
Prove ourselves to you.
the Interjax ring, Interjax, counterpart, there we go.
I will leave the judgment of your worth to my apprentice.
Of course. I will not fail you, Miss Soul.
Chaos has to be
You are all
the counterpart of Interjax, because that's the only way to explain his appearance.
Man, that lady is a pain.
You can't even keep your thoughts to yourself.
Knock it off.
Well, it's true.
Miss Soul's a little bit harsh, but she's trying her best. Her husband once ruled paradise and blah 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 blah.
Blaze.
Blah 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 blah.
And this is how this relationship is going to start.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Fixing your uniform. You're welcome.
I could have fixed it myself, Bonfire Head.
I'm sure you could have. Xylo copy.
Touche, cat. What's with the fire hair anyway? Has it always been that way?
No. I was once normal, but when I was
Once
given
normal?
this, not only did I receive mood-altering eyes, but
Interesting.
it replaced my hair with a Roman candle.
Hey, at least you made
It's
it
beautiful, I can definitely say that. Oh, that was fast. Really, you two?
What was your name again?
Hey, Slowpoke! We don't have all day.
Really, Sonic?
About time. Twan's got an idea to impress Miss Cat over there.
Jesus.
What?
A power bonding technique. One of
Power
them
bonding,
allows
huh?
the other's energy to defeat the enemy.
Wait, so we'll be borrowing each other's powers?
Only one of you. You're not yet experienced to do something that extreme together.
Interesting.
So...
That's definitely a way to practice.
You will have to pass my illusion test.
When your sense of panic kicks in, so does your powers. Try your best to stay aware as much as you can. Do not let the power control you. Then tap into the other
Definitely, since that power
same way you tap
may have a connection to sin, since it's a god power and gods were affected by
Be the one to
sin.
borrow our powers.
I will. Is there a problem, Hedgehog?
No.
Apparently there
That
is.
sounds simple enough. So where do we do this god stuff at?
That platform will be your battleground, as well as where you perform your technique. Remember that none of this is true. Good luck.
Antoine's powers are interesting to me.
So is this an illusion or...
Yes, it's an illusion. But those are definitely soulless.
Presto! Moon powers activate!
Really, Sonic?
Shadow, the god powers aren't working!
What am I supposed to do about it?
Make them work, Baker!
Wonderful.
That is a big one.
Silver! Brody Soulless out of my way!
Yeah! I'm busy!
Way too preoccupied. This is getting really interesting. You gotta use your chaos powers,
Done,
genius.
stupid!
You two are absolutely useless!
Says the one who tried to use chaos powers.
Hey, you were the one that wanted to be the guy borrowing our powers.
Yeah!
I knew neither of you could handle this job.
So what? You calling us weak copycat?
Could you just... for one moment...
Shadow has issues.
You're lucky these zombie soulless things are holding me back!
There we go.
What are you doing?
It's kind of weird how his powers are
To save your
anger
lives!
induced.
Please, lend me your power!
Interesting. These powers are truly interesting indeed to behold. Maybe I should see if I can generate the same power. Or at the very least a copy of that power. No, maybe not. I don't know what this multiverse has.
Are you
I don't know
okay?
what this multiverse connects to mine or not.
I assume the display we have shown you will prove us worthy of a mission.
In my 250 years of living, I've never seen a true demonstration of such power.
Hold up. How old are you guys?
Oh,
Real
you
old.
mean you did not know? We're a lot older than we appear to be, young ones.
Oui. Blaze is only 50 years older than moi.
Dang! You're some old demigods.
Actually,
Really,
that is another thing.
they're really young children to me.
Soul. None of us are true demigods.
Really? How so?
My soul is coated only with 3/8 of godly power.
Ew. You're using math words.
Mine is 1/8.
Stop, I got it.
Exceptional job, you three. Especially you, Celios Copy. The way you handled your brother's powers was
Shadow has some deep-rooted emotional trauma
Alright,
that he definitely needs to get over since
Use the spin dash more.
Celios is supposed to be the calm one.
Suggestion.
What would you know, Silver?
Whose power did he use more?
Mine, obvious.
I was a prisoner.
Yes, you were. We know.
Huh?
You asked me if my pen. I wish to tell it to you. I was a prisoner trapped in a small white room for over 50 years. People in white coats favored my continuous screams. The only things I knew were real was my broken voice and the copious amounts of saccharine fluids tainting the floors and walls.
Ew, gross.
I escaped from my prison 4 years ago in search for a purpose bigger than that of wallowing in my own blood and tears.
And now you found it.
Well, we're gonna get our mission, guys. Isn't that exciting?
You're not going to say anything about my story?
What is there to say?
You went through some tough stuff.
They all
We
have.
all went through some dark times. But we're here now, right?
Perhaps so.
What made you want to tell us your story anyway, Shadow? Don't tell me you're actually starting to trust us, Grandpa.
You're dead meat, Hedgehog!
Gotta catch me first, ultimate slow form!
I feel you, Silver. I feel you. Having to deal with these two is a chore. Episode 9 was definitely an interesting little tidbit. We got a little more extra on a scene that we had seen, I believe, in the first couple episodes, where Sonic attempted to save Tails' father, but it ended up not going the way we thought it would because of the fact that he actually wasn't there. That was just a memory he was seeing, especially at the part where he saw the mural from those past memories of him, Shadow, and Silver facing against Xylo. This was a destiny that was already predetermined. Interesting. But in this episode, they basically had to train their powers in order to get Mrs. Soul to actually give them a mission because of the fact that she's terrified of the thought of them having a part of their souls missing, so she expects them to become soulless if they continue to fight. Something I'm guessing is definitely going to happen. That seems like something that'll actually happen. But because they're gods, they'll probably be able to get their soul back eventually. But yeah, we definitely know that they're going to basically become soulless at one point, because that's just how the series is going to play out. They're going to become soulless and then they're going to overcome it. But in this episode, they actually train in the use of each other's powers, but they had Shadow being the one to use the other's powers. So Shadow used Silver and Sonic's god powers after he finally was able to his own, which apparently seems to be effective through his emotions, which is kind of strange considering, from what I've gathered, Celios was actually not as emotional as the other two. Like, I believe Silver was supposed to be the really emotional one. Xylo was supposed to be the emotional one, so Silver is supposed to be emotion, and Xylo and Shadow is supposed to be the calmer one, while Though, Sonic and Helos is supposed to be the kind and purposeful leader. But that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like their powers are working on different aspects of their own emotional spectrum. So yes, it's very interesting, and I look forward to more. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my live reaction. I will see you guys during episode 10, issue 10 of The Murder of Me. This has been Silver.Exe, signing out. Chaos. Control.